Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Right, moving on to the exclusive of the day for us, which is that a Doctor Aphra series is Doctor Aphra Star Wars spin-off live action series is in the works for Disney Plus. So this is something that that has kind of been rumored about for quite some time now, but I was actually I multiple sources came to me and actually told me that this is really happening, that this is now in the works over at Lucasfilm. So let's get the article up here for you guys. And so according to multiple sources, they're going to be working on it next. So it's going to be after the Obi-Wan Kenobi. As far as my sources knew, they said it could either be before or after the Cassian Andor series. It could go into production relatively soon. But here's what they said. So Lucasfilm is now working on making a live-action Doctor Aphra show. It's going to be made for Disney Plus. Could be with us before Cassian Andor, but definitely after Kenobi. Another one said Doctor Aphra will be the next Star Wars show being made for Disney Plus. They're working on Kenobi, The Mandalorian Season 3, the Boba Fett miniseries, Cassian Andor, and then Doctor Aphra. No casting news as of yet, but Lucasfilm wants to cast a member of the LGBTQ plus community for the lead role. So if you are unaware of this, well, then it's one of those shows. It's not a show. So I'm just looking at what my laptop's doing again. It's doing the same thing it's been doing for a while now, which is slightly annoying. But so basically what's happening is that they're looking at developing this character who's from the Doctor Aphra, well, originally from the Darth Vader comic books, but then got her own spin-off series of comic books, which is really, really good. If you get the chance, you should check it out because it's a really good series. And in that series, basically, she is kind of, she's not really a Han Solo type. She's what's the best way to describe her? So again, first of all, I will say she's one of the only characters in Star Wars canon who is kind of openly gay. It was something that was confirmed by the comic books writer Kieran Gillen. Kieran said in an interview, "I normally say Alpha's a lesbian, which is why why did I say it that way? Oh, never mind. Which is why Lucasfilm and Disney are so they are looking for someone from the LGBTQ plus community. And I think it's great that this is something that Star Wars has kind of not done for a long, long time now. And it's really something that I think they should be working on doing more of moving forward. So I think that's as far as I'm concerned, that's great. But it won't be the Leslie Headland Star Wars show, which is actually going to be. I did ask the sources about that, and they said that this is not the show that she's developing. That she's actually going to be developing something else that's actually set outside of the main kind of Star Wars main kind of trilogies that we know of. This one will be set either during the classic trilogy or after, so at the same time as The Mandalorian. But yes. Again, she was first introduced in Darth Vader comic book series in 2015. She's a criminal archaeologist, that's what she is. And she works for Darth Vader to begin with, but then she manages to sever her ties with the Sith Lord. And she manages to stay alive, even though she did that. So in the comics, she does cross paths with Han Solo and Luke Skywalker. And again, the comics take place during the classic trilogy era. But it looks like this one could actually take place after that, which still I think that would be pretty cool. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. I'd really love to know your thoughts on this. Right, moving away from that, moving on to Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson actually